Yeah. I push 50 opponents off the track, baby.
In Japan, where the sun will always shine, traditions collide with the future's line. Through city streets and temples high, find your story beneath the sky. Waves scratch, pumping our sense. Harmony flows to the best of lands. In the neon glow, where is spent, a culture rich where reason stands. In the morn of grace, we'll dance the night with every star, a guiding light. In Japan, where the sun will always shine, traditions collide with the future's line. The cherry lanes and soaring heights, find your magic in the moonlit nights.
Alrighty, guys. Hold on. I need to drop my filter down just a tad bit. Okay, yeah, no. We're gonna go to we need to do this just a tad bit because drop it down some more. Okay. Yeah, that should be pretty good. I don't want to be cutting too much into it. I'm gonna bring it up to a 13 there, just to make sure that we are doing that properly, because I don't want to be peeking, I don't want to be doing that, but I do want to share with you guys, we have something new for all of you, and thanks Glass for joining the live, thank you. Now I am going to tell you guys, I will be on at 10:30. Here. Thanks, Ryan Stellar, for that follow. If you didn't follow me earlier. Alright, sorry, no, didn't say. I said I want my thing here, thank you. Okay. Alright, hopefully, thanks Jay, and thanks Elias McDonald for joining the live, thank you. We have something new I wanted to come in and share with you guys. I am going to tell you, this is the only time I'm probably going to give credit, so I'm going to give credit where credit's due. I might have it in the description. If I remember, if I don't, probably let me know. But we have a thing where I can't use, music for what it's worth. I'm going to start shifting and adding a variety of music. For right now, we will have, music, retro, not retro, but music just directly from folders that I have set up here. All of this is from Panda Beats, so just be aware, this is all usable for it. I'm gonna slightly shift up that volume just a tad. Okay. Right now all of it is from Panda Beats, but that won't be the case for all of it. I kind of wish that they would have like the realistic. No. Okay, thank you. Thank you guys. Yeah, I was thinking about it. But I was thinking about it, and then I was like, okay, never mind. Thanks Amelia for joining the live. Okay, how do I change? How do I change from high beams? Okay. Because I don't need the high beams right now. We're in town. I need to turn the high beams off. Alright, so let's go to job services. What I do, guys, is I'm looking at used trucks right now. We still got thanks Ryder well with Shell for joining the live. Thank you guys. Guys, I will tell you, I will be hopping into Discord and playing with other people. Thanks Ethiopia for joining the live. Whoops. Let's go to our freight market. Let's go look for jobs. Let's get our tablet open. We just select our own location. What do we got for the most? That takes us to Frankfurt up there, and that gives us some fresh herbs. But that ends in like 5 minutes, and that's and I'm not gonna do that. So we'll take these empty wine barrels to Frankfurt. Because if you look at it, I'm not gonna take these pressure tanks for the same distance that you're going. It's not worth it. We're gonna take this one. Thanks, Logan WARHAWK 61 for joining the live. Thank you. So pretty much we're going back to the same location that we drove earlier. I know, I forgot to turn on my blinker. Now, we also got... Hold on, I did not check... Hold on. I did not check for external contracts in Frankfurt. Down here, I did not check for that. BCP. Okay. Well, here's what we do. We're here. We have our two trucks we have our two. Let's check the market for it. Transmission's gonna give us transmissions to Zurich. It's gonna give us 6,846 euros for it. But then we also have the non-external freight contract that gives us the empty wine barrels. It gives us 25 euros per kilometer per hour for it. So that's still going to be giving us more based on that. But if we go to our external contract, This gives us 25.53 on that. I didn't know we could switch right here between them. Yeah, so this one here, we're gonna take this one with the external contract. We'll take that delivery. Thanks, WARHAWK Dog, for joining the live. Head towards the green flag on my map. Oh. Okay, okay. I see now. Okay, let's do this better. Thanks, Collie, for joining the live. Thank you. I'm gonna let you go. You go. I'm not gonna... But I will tell you, I am absolutely am gonna say that as somebody who doesn't drive in real life, can't drive in real life, this just is great. You know, I can't drive in real life because of how, like, I have to literally. It is hard for me, like I have a hard time trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go and doing things, but not just that, it's like I can't see from far distance in real life, and so that's why I have it set so weirdly. So weirdly set up, but we're going right up here, so we'll stay in this lane. I do not see that's why I said I think what I need to do is figure out a way that I can, you know, this isn't ultra wide, this is 16 by 9. We'll have enough fuel for us where we're going, so. I try not to speed, but it does. Thanks King Davis for joining the live. But it's hard not to. But I really like this game. It's really relaxing. Thanks to stuttgart 37. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you guys. I see why it's 40 though. But it's very difficult sticking to that 40. I like the marker that it changed down there. It's 40 here. I'm gonna try to pay attention to those road markings. But here's what we're gonna do. I know that we're on this schedule thing. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Okay, we have discovered a recruitment agency, which is good. Yeah, I didn't. What the fruit, Mercedes? Okay, we're gonna. That's not good. Only to our truck, though. Going to repair the damage. We're just gonna repair the damage for now. Wheels. Okay, so it's only a 2% damage. Thanks, Softball Films, for joining the live. I think we don't worry about that. It's only about a 2% on this. And it's stupid. What happened was that stupid me not paying attention to how to get into the Mercedes-Benz thing. It's like really dumb. Oh, okay, no, I thought it was like an overhead thing. So we found the Mercedes-Benz. They're not open right now. It's only 4 o'clock in the morning. Are you gonna allow me to go? Thank you! Thank you. I was like, I always stop when I do just to make sure. Doesn't matter even if I give way, it's just common courtesy for me anyway. I know I have to pay attention to the road signs a little bit. I saw that and I'm like, okay, we need to check to see if there's a Mercedes-Benz down here. Looks like I can still go forward on this. Which is a good thing. Watch. It's like, it points... Okay, where are we headed, though? I do this sometimes. Actually, no, we're good. We're not actually good. At all. Wow. Look at how far I'm going off. I have to rotate back around just to get... They're gonna have me go back around because I missed a freaking turn. Ugh. Thanks, Jordan P, for joining the live. Fudge. It's like they need to be a little bit more clear with the thing. They know they created this map. They can create the nav system. I'm going 90 miles an hour. They could say I'm speeding, but I'm not gonna get picked up right away. I'm going above the speed limit a little bit. These cars are going faster than me. It's like why can't I go 90 kilometers an hour? Oh, this is really dumb. I can't believe I'd make a mistake. You know. But, you know, sometimes the nav system... But I don't know these roads really well. Tyler Stack for joining the live. Thank you guys. But I can't believe I'd missed this. I can't believe the third time today that I've missed the wrong turn. You know? You know what? We're gonna drop back. Okay, I see it now. I see. Okay, they do have it right. And then, yeah, I have to realize that in this part of the country, you gotta. In this part of Europe, you gotta. Okay, we are. %1 damage on the truck, all because I'm speeding. why you pay attention when you're going down. I am trying to make up some time though. But I still get for not using headlights, but it's like these cars aren't using headlights. No, I am not using a steering wheel. I am actually using an Xbox 360 controller to steer. Don't need a fancy controller to play Euro Truck Simulator. Just have an Xbox 360 and you'll do fine. Thanks, Dave Hatcher, for joining the live. Thank you. No, you don't need, like, guys, like, I don't use an Xbox, a wheel for this because I am absolutely broke right now. Don't have anything or any funds right now to actually get anything for wheel setup or anything like that. But I do. Let me see. Okay, yeah. We're right on the nose. Not to go to the left. Stay on the right side of the thing. But don't need it. Don't need a wheel. And I'm gonna say this right now. Oh fudge. I can't believe I crashed into a vehicle. The reason why I say you don't need a expensive vehicle, a wheel to play this. If you are broke and you are like a kid or you are like somebody who doesn't have the funds to afford a wheel setup, you don't need to spend on a wheel. Don't buy things that that you don't need. I always say that buying. But utilizing, absolutely utilizing other, but utilizing things to help you get better at video gaming. If you want the true immersion, realistic immersion, go for that wheel. Go for a steering wheel. Try to figure out a way to do that. But you don't need to. We're gonna stay here, but we're going to go to the right up here. Because we need to get off. We have to go to Zurich. Thanks, man, to real. I should probably pay attention to the road signs a little bit better. Okay. So it's one of those things, guys, where I'm gonna work on that at some point, though. But right now, I don't have a wheel set up. I don't have anything for it because I don't have the funds. Like, yeah, if I had I have like 60, 70. I think I have like 80 bucks sitting, like 60 bucks sitting in my Steam wallet. And I could buy grease and I could buy the other things, but I'm gonna wait until at least the summer sale for it. Because it's like I'm not gonna spend sit here and spend thousands of dollars on wheels or spend on making an immersive setup right now, because I don't need the money, I don't need the funds, I don't need that. It's like I have more pressing matters to tend to. I have like student loans coming up. I have to be looking for a actual job, not sitting here playing Euro Truck Simulator and driving trailer. You know, if I had this in real life, I would right now would actually be $87,000 rich. You know. I don't like to spend a lot of money. I need to figure out some way to make it less blurry. Because those signs always seem blurry to me. If I can read Monday, it just seems a little bit weird reading those signs. That's why I can't drive. That's why I can't aim very well. It's just because I also have some other external factors. You know, I love this. Love the fact that, you know, I don't think I need fuel right now. I think I can manage fuel. It's the rest that I need the most. Checking my documents. Ah, yes. Always gotta check our documents. We're leaving Germany now. Really? What? Yeah. This is ridiculous. Thank you, game. I don't understand that. Will this truck let me go? Only because of the stupid thing there. You know, I wish they would, like, you know... that was really dumb. Like, I didn't overturn enough. I was like, it's like judgment. Like, see, I have bad judgment. Ugh. So I can never drive because I always have that bad my brain doesn't process right. We're going to Zurich. I don't know what country we're in right now. Oh, we're in Sweden. Nice. Nicely to be in Sweden, to be honest. Car wouldn't let me through, and I had set my blinker to go a little bit. The truck, there was like a couple of trucks in the way, so I had to wait. Slow down even. Ay. You know, driving, I could never drive. I could never understand the realistic driving. I could never understand driving, to be honest. I'm glad I don't. This is just one of those games where... Okay, no. Did I go through? Thank you. Yeah, it's 30F. It's getting dipping down. I don't notice any difference though. Yeah, that guy had to stop right. I knew he was turning, but you had to stop right in the middle of the intersection. Which I don't mind we're going places, we're exploring. This looks like it's an actual... Okay, so it's a one-way streak there then. Didn't know that. Maybe on our way back we'll go check that. Maybe we'll go check that after we go deliver this off. But it's one of those things, guys, is where I am no way, shape, or form actually we are gonna stay here. It's one of those things where Euro Truck Simulator, I absolutely am in love with this game. I love it. If you guys have any opportunity, you should get a wheel. I don't know which one, but you can look up. Linus did a buying guide for wheel setup. You know, if you find a Logitech G27 is ideal. If you can find one on the internet, you can probably get one. But if anybody knows where we're at, that's a fantastic. Actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna not gain that extra 15 XP. All is possible. Rosalia Moniz, 648. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you guys. I was gonna do that, but it. No, we found the Daft dealership. I'm gonna be honest. We also, not only did we find the Daft dealership, bizarre. I'm glad that... Oh. Okay. Weird. Alright. Really? You're gonna, you idiot! You're letting me go, and then you literally stop in the middle of the road. Like seriously. Like that is serious. Actually, it's the world map that I need. Actually, we should look at the freight market just to see if we got anything in Zurich. To Nuremberg. Innsbruck, Austria. That will take us to Innsbruck, Austria, right there. Right there. Yeah, that's the only one there. So that's actually fine. Oh, that one. Oh, okay, so no, that one... Why would the RT log be over there at that? Or it's going Stokes to RT log. Okay, it's actually Stokes going to RT log. Okay. Well, we're gonna go and visit this discovery point. Actually, I might... I guess we go and they get to have to stop, I guess. You know what? No, we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna go and drive. I didn't realize I had to pay loans. It's been forever. It's weird. Yeah, this is weird. Hold on. Yeah, no. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do something highly risky. Found a recruitment agency. That's gonna allow me to go up to 80 miles an hour. It's fine. We need to stay on. So I wonder how much I have to pay. And then game set. Oh, can watch that vehicle. No. I'm going back over here. I know. That's where I can go and get my repair, but... Oh, I am getting sleepy. Okay. Actually, I know where to sleep now. So maybe we'll actually go to sleep. And then maybe we'll... Let's do another sleep. Let's sleep twice. Alright, let me... to bank. Well... you know what? I'll keep that. I'll just let it go and I'll just pay it off slowly. Duration in days. Yeah. We'll pay one of them off. We're down to 22, but that's fine by me. Made enough to pay that off. That's actually a good sign. Okay, so now let's go look at Freight Market. No, hold on. It needs... I think we're in Zurich, is where we're at. We could take potatoes down to in there. We are in chewing gum. That's literally like chump change. So we are in Zurich. Scaffolding, used packaging to Geneva. I'm trying to see what else we've got. Is there like only 2 in Switzerland? Like, that just doesn't seem right. Alright. I found out why. It's weird. The road was weird. Not paying attention to those markers will help. Before we do, I want to make sure that we get our repair. Actually, I don't have time to start this, but I did. Yeah, we'll deal with it. It's got wear and tear on it. I'm pretty sure I can total my truck now. It used to be where you didn't, where you just went to go get your services. Now they have this used truck market. This is that should go out that way. You actually have to go this way. Alright guys, give me quite a second here. I'm gonna go into Discord. Hello. Yeah, this will work. This actually will work out. Thanks, I Belek, joining the live. Whoa, I'm speeding. Is Scarlet getting, I should mention to see Scarlet's getting on, because I might not take this. I began the delivery when I probably shouldn't have. Because I didn't realize what time it was.
Playing at work bad, so.
Okay. So maybe we'll do this one, and then maybe we'll see Scarlet. I said 10:30 is when, but it might not be that. Like, I want to know how many cities are actually in Switzerland, because there's like, if there's only 2, we can look this up. I'll look this up once we get stopped. How many cities are in Switzerland? Like, if there's like just in real life, like this is video game, but there's 2 in here in Switzerland. And all we're doing is we're taking from one to another from another city in Switzerland to another city. Okay, yeah. So I would like to know, that's some nice, maybe what we should do, guys, is maybe we should, find some tidbit of information about each country that we go to. Maybe we find something good about your country, and you guys can let me know, wherever you guys are watching from. If you're watching in Europe, please do let me know. Like, what's famous for your...
Rip. Okay. Alright, let's see. Alright, working schedule. Let's see. Don't know.
Blast is currently playing Warzone at the moment. I'm finishing up a job. Kind of. I started a job, didn't realize what time it was, so I'm gonna finish this up. Unless, what time are you getting off, Scarlet?
1 as usual.
Okay.
Alright, let's see. Get 5 kills with flash trap. Get 10 kills. Get 10 one-shot kills with sniper or marksman rifle. And getting 10 shots with. Are you kidding? All 3 of these daily challenges are child's play for me.
Why don't you work on those daily challenges in multiplayer?
I might as well.
Well,
all these 3 are just going to be child's play here, because...
Yeah.
Man, but if I do that... I know I'm going to get the XP, but... Man, I don't know if I should reset my prestige right now.
Reset your prestige right now. I know this is going to sound dumb, but...
I know, but... Good. Well, at least I'm glad a few things that'll be a little unlocked, though, so... I'm just glad on that, though.
Yeah, what prestige are you in Call of Duty?
I'm gonna reset, then I'll be on Prestige 8.
Okay, yeah, you should be fine. Figure out something that you're gonna use to unlock and go for it.
I know, which I'm brainstorming right now. I know I have a few things unlocked, but I just have to see what other stuff I was gonna unlock with it here. So, hold up, I just need... I know I hate this when it happens here. It just reads, hello. Alright, so my operators are still the same, good. But my loadouts, on the other hand, I have to start from scratch. This is the part I don't like the most sometimes. But after I'm done with 2 more procedures, this will be all over before I know it here. So
yeah, that's why I said just go for it. You said you were gonna do it tonight, so.
I know. I'm with you on that part. I'm like, hey, I'm going for it.
Well, I am gonna tell you this, Scarlet.
Yeah.
You want to see what my truck looks like, Scarlet?
Well, if you're doing a screenshot on the app, on the PlayStation app, then I'll go for it, actually.
It's on the Discord app.
Alright, hold up, I'll see that quick. Yep.
It's over in game chat.
Hold up, I'm looking at. Hold up.
And tell me which truck you think I went with. Not the exact truck, but the name brand truck.
Not bad so far, but I know the brand will be Volvo, for example.
Volvo? Yeah, you're right.
That's what I was trying to get to.
Yep.
But let's see. If I was thinking of a good name for it, would have been Semi-Kawaii. Would have been a good one.
Yeah. It's a mod though. It's not officially.
I know,
game.
but I'm like saying if you were going for that as a mod name, that would be the good one for you. Semi-Kawaii.
Yeah.
Man,
Don't have a trailer yet though. I'm only at $21,000 right now.
It's a work in progress on your end.
I have 2 people in my company. I don't have a trailer yet. We're just semi truck drivers that are nice. Oh.
I already got the pistols unlocked, so
let's do this. I know we are currently playing. Sorry, I was figuring out how to actually get the files that I needed for this. Let's do a thing real quick, guys. Let's
Wait a minute.
let's take a trip.
Oh, yep. I knew that part was going to happen. Oh, well. I'll just have to use this for now. And stuck on concussion.
Let's take a trip down and see what Switzerland has to offer.
Of course.
Seeing what's
well.
famous. How many cities? Let's find out how many cities are actually in Switzerland. Yep, my license sheets did get changed. Okay. Let's look up Switzerland. Let's go to Wikipedia. How many cities are in Switzerland? Let's find that out. The largest city is Zurich. Federal city is Bern. Official languages. What do you think the official language of Switzerland is, Scarlett?
Oh, man. It's been a while since I've read that in geography. I'm almost a little rusty on that part. I think it was maybe the first city that you said, maybe?
Zurich is the largest.
Yeah.
Federal city is Bern. The official language of Switzerland is German, French, Italian, and Romanian.
Ooh, I thought that country would have their own for a second there.
I thought they'd have Swedish. Was founded in 1291.
Hello. I could maybe unlock another wild card since I already got it unlocked now.
Interesting.
Let's see.
I want to know.
You know what?
Cities
I could do that. I could.
in Switzerland.
I could do that. I could do this wild card. I could do high.
No, there's 16 cities in Switzerland.
Danger close.
In real life, there are 16 cities in Switzerland. Interesting.
Actually, I'll just do tactical.
Or is there more than 16?
Yep, I'm going to use permanent unlock for that. So, all right, next procedure, I'll brainstorm what to use for that later on.
Those must be the normal cities of Switzerland. There's a lot of cities in Switzerland. Okay. I didn't know. There's a lot of cities in Switzerland, but the top: Zurich, Geneva, Basel, Lithuania, Bern, Winterthur, Luzerne, St. Gallen, and Lugano are all above 50, and Bali by Nenny, don't know how to pronounce those right off the bat. All of those are at least above 50,000 people. The town with the least amount of people is Wardenburg at 60 people. Interesting things. Didn't know a lot of things about Switzerland. That is... Actually, I already have it opened.
You know what? I think I'm gonna do that on the next procedure is try to unlock
Interesting.
flashbang grenades.
How many billion of... How many people do you think lives in Switzerland? Just ballpark. You don't have
All
to...
right, if I was taking a good guess on that one, I would say somewhere between 8 to 9 million.
You are absolutely correct, Scarlett. 9 million people. 9,060,000 15 no 9,060,598 people in 2025. Interesting.
What next? What next? It's not like we would type down on Google, okay, what is the highest popularity country in Europe that population is growing crazy big?
You want to know that? Let's do that.
I know, but I'm just like saying, I was just thinking out loud here.
The highest. Thanks, Doc Med, for joining the live. We'll get back into Euro Truck here in a second. What is the highest population in Europe? What is the biggest population in Europe? Okay. Huh. Well, do you want to know what the highest population in Europe is? Truly? It is not what you think.
I'm not saying it has to be the biggest country in Europe. Here it's just the one that is like the most populated and still growing, that kind of way.
Well, the most populated... Okay, we'll do that one first. The most populated European country. Now, in in Europe itself, the highest population. You're going to be shocked at what this is. It has 143,997,393 people. The highest is Russia.
I knew it. Actually,
Russia.
I knew it was that country here. I knew it.
But if you want to talk about the one with the biggest percent change of people, if you want to actually, the biggest percentage is Ukraine at 3% of the people have been growing in population within Ukraine.
Not bad.
Ukraine's growing in population. The least populated is Moldova, is losing the most population, according to Wikipedia. Yeah. Ukraine is having the highest amount of change for population. Now, that's the biggest at 38 million. Almost 39 million people in Ukraine. Now, if you wanted to talk about the next biggest one that is actually gaining in some population is the United Kingdom. Is the biggest. Is the next biggest. No, that's with the 6.6% change with 69,000,000. 551,332 people. So, oh, yeah, and then there's this one country called Holy See, and don't know what country that is. Don't know where Holy See is at. That seems. Hold on. We're gonna look up a map real quick. I know the guys. We'll get back into it. I want to check this. Holy. Oh, okay. Holy See's headquartered. Holy See is part of the Vatican.
I'll fix that later on.
Okay. Anyway. I just wanted to see what was the best in population. How many people are... How many cities? There's a lot of cities. I didn't think there would be a lot. And I did not know that 9 million people lived in Switzerland. We're looking at populations as of the current date of when the live stream goes up and out. Okay, no, I'm not gonna go that way. I'm not going to the left. I'm going to the right up here.
Started around without me.
Okay, Glass.
I'm joining.
Well, you're gonna have
on.
to. Well, Scarlet's on. You're gonna have to wait a second.
Well, right now I have to redo all my loadouts because I already reset my Presage.
You have a simulator. You stuck on the simulator.
I know. I was waiting on Scarlet, and I was doing a job, and I'm gonna finish up the job. But I can always save it too. It's no big deal.
Just fucking save it.
I gotta go to the left over here again. I don't know, yeah. Okay, hold on. Where am I at on the map? Okay. Well. Okay. spot where I can go rest, and then I will save it. Give Scarlett a little bit of time to work on his class setup. But luckily you don't have to lose your blueprints or anything, so...
I know, that part I don't mind. It's just... I usually have here, say like for example, if we didn't have the reset just stage age on our end, I usually have almost up to about 12 loadouts here, different loadouts for that fits any type of situation.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to save in the middle of the road.
Who doesn't?
Because then I remember, oh, okay, then I don't have to worry about, oh, I'm here at the rest stop, I rested, kind of thing. Unfortunately, I'm not listening to like Guns N' Roses or any official music. Not listening to the radio stations, guys. Just listening to some of that sweet, sweet panda beats.
Alright, absolute defense.
Oh, I can't. Okay, good. Phew. Oh, fuck. I came down the car road when I shouldn't have. Oh well. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it.
Oh, actually it is how you pronounce it.
Somebody will have to let me know.
Oh, every time when I'm playing the Mary Shelley's Frankenstein pinball game once in a while. That's what it is here when you're playing that mode on the pinball game called Geneva mode, which is actually a multi-ball mode. And that's how it's pronounced. Geneva.
Yeah, I'm not finding a rest stop for a few bits. My brain just focused dead set on this. Sorry, I got interested into this game and I'm gonna play this to my heart's content. I could go down that way, but I'm gonna maybe... Okay, you know what? The best thing to do... Hold on. You know what? We can do this. There's a rest stop down that way. that way. I can do this. Maybe. Yeah. Just to save the game, not. Come on, light, change to green, please. A crunch. Thank you.
Here's a can take forever when there's bathroom.
I'm almost done, actually.
Yeah.
Because when most of the stuff I've already done for my logs, I almost have it back to almost where I had it, but there's a few things I might have to unlock along the way.
Alright, guys.
I think that'll do for now on that.
Guys, I know that I am really addicted to this game. This is my all-time favorite game of one of my favorite games of all time. I like American Truck Simulator 2. They just, if I'm not mistaken, before I do hop off, but I did save the game. We are gonna quit though. In American Truck Simulator, I'm gonna wait till I'm gonna get that set up.
I think I might do that next time on permanent unlock on the next prestige. I think I'm just going to use it to unlock a score streak.
Well, what you should really look at it, Scarlett, is that score streak going to come within like the first 10, 20 levels? Check that.
Well, I've already checked on that part, and it doesn't come until you've almost reached up to max level rank.
Okay, yeah, then there.
I usually go for the ones that are past rank 20 and higher when I've also unlocked them.
Alright. Well, I am going to specifically tell you, I'm going to specifically tell you this, Glass, if you are here listening, or wait, we're waiting on for him. Well, I have some news here. These are all the available downloadable content for, or all the states available for
Okay, that was a funny
for
joke.
it.
I quit. Damn you! Fuck off.
These states are coming down the pipeline. But we have to start off. We have these. You get California, Oregon, Washington right off the bat. Actually, you get California, and I think like another state right off the bat, for it.
Yeah, but they keep saying one thing that I've already heard on news media and stuff, and they saying, "Oh, hello here." It seems that California is now number 4 for the best, for the highest ranking economies in the U.S.
Yes.
I have a hard time believing that part. Because when you know, in that
Okay,
state,
yeah.
they deal with one problem, and that is usually a lot of homeless people on the street.
Well, eh, okay. Before we do, I'm not. I'm not going to get into it, Scarlett. Um,
No, I
California,
just meant that's how it is.
Arizona,
I'm just
and
making it short and
Nevada,
sweet, though.
you get in the base game. Okay. Now, what you do get, these things do cost money. This is why I say, if you're gonna buy these games, wait until there's a sale. Wait until wait until there's a sale on these things, because I would not spend. I'm not gonna
One,
spend 11, 9. I'm not gonna spend
you
$12 on a
fuckers,
state.
let me fight.
I think I did buy maybe a couple of these. You do get some free stuff. Arizona,
Dance, dance
by the
here,
way,
bimbo.
Arizona, you do get for free. Um, for that, as so just to take that with, it does not come default. You do have to get that. Um, Now there is some things that you do get within. You get New Mexico, Oregon, Washington, Utah, Idaho, Colorado. I have already in my thing, so I can go all the way up to Colorado. That far. Now Wyoming, Montana,
Just join the match. So
Texas is 17.99. That's the highest expensive state. Oklahoma, Kansas City.
I thought the highest expensive state was both California
Nebraska,
and New York.
and Arkansas. And officially, one other state is available. This
I
state
thought
just came out.
California.
What state do you think it is, Scarlett?
Well, the two top states I think that are the most
not
expensive.
not for expensivity. This is, we're talking about American Truck Simulator. What state do you think they just released for us to play? I will tell you, it's not Arkansas. You're not gonna. It's not Nebraska. It's not Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, Idaho, Utah, Washington, Oregon, New Mexico, California, Arizona, and New.
There's one I could think of.
What?
Alaska.
No.
Well,
I'll give you a hint.
Here that has
I'll give you another hint.
Here for deliveries. Don't get me
I'll
wrong.
give you another hint. 48 continuous states, not Hawaii.
48 continuous states.
Yes, not Hawaii, not Alaska. So the 48 states.
All right, so it's Rhode Island.
I'll tell you this before Glass gets on. The current state. Now remember, they're going from left side of the state, from the west side of the state to the east side of the state. The next state.
So, Damien, you're not going to get on Call of Duty, I'm guessing?
Glass, I am getting on Call of Duty. I'm going to ask
My
you.
guess will
They
have
just.
To, my
this,
guess
I'm
will
getting
have
on.
to be Georgia.
It is not Georgia. What state do you think they just released an American Truck Simulator that you can now drive in? Of course, the most expensive DLC state in all of this is Texas at $17.99. But it's not Texas. What state do you think it is, Glass?
I know it's not.
And then I'm going to hop on. I am hopping on as we speak.
Missouri.
I'm going to say Florida.
That might be a good one. That would have been a good guess, though.
Scarlett, you had it correct.
Is it Texas?
No.
Oh, is it Missouri?
Missouri just got released.
What am I?
You can now drive
Oh, wow.
trucks in Missouri now. Unfortunately, the most expensive, like I said, the most expensive is Texas at $17.99 for DLC. American Truck Simulator, it's not. It's worth it, I guess.
On, if I did try Truck Simulator, I would give that a go. for American Truck Simulator, I would here.
Well, Scarlett, you can
But
also try
I
European
will
Truck
have to
Simulator
put that on
too.
my bucket list later on.
Also put your
I
Truck
know, but I'm
Simulator
just
on there
saying
too.
that's on my bucket list for later on here. But right now, I'm trying to save up cash for other stuff here. Say, like, for example, I'm saving up for PS5 here, and last but not least, after I'm done with that, then when it gets closer to fall, I need to save up
And
so I can
Scarlett,
get
if you had a Steam
cross-gen
account, I'd
bundle
get it for
for
you.
Modern Warfare 4.
If you had,
That's not till next year.
Oh, heck,
It's
you
not.
know a new one keeps coming out every time when it's November, no?
Modern Warfare is not till 2026.
no, but he's talking. Basically, he's saying that there's one for for. But anyways, guys, if you guys are watching on
There,
the
it's gonna be
current,
a Black Ops game this year.
if you're watching on TikTok, guys, give me a second. I'm gonna shut down TikTok and reopen TikTok in a new way, in a new schedule, or new title, basically. And if you're watching on the Green Tea app, just hold on. And if you're watching on the red play button app, remember, guys, hit that
Finally
follow
unlocked one of
whenever you
my
guys
favorite
can.
camos. Hello.
Subscribe. Remember, subscription is free on YouTube. So, yeah.
No
Anyway.
way.
Alrighty, guys. Thanks for being here at the end of this previously live streamed content from Trovo through horizontal format. You guys can also check out the TikTok live streams as well through the vertical format if you guys are so wanting to see that as well. Unfortunately, you guys are seeing the end screen now because of TikTok not allowing me to say YouTube, not allowing me to say Trovo on their platform. So, what you guys can check out these videos here on YouTube, for all of the previously held content on YouTube or anything that I post up here, through videos, through the playlist, or through anything here, by also making sure that you hit that subscribe so you can get updated with all the content here. And make sure that when you do subscribe, hit that bell notification with y'all, because you aren't going to get notified if you don't. And also, hit that like button if you guys are enjoying this content, and let me know down in the comments if you guys are enjoying this, or have something to discuss about the currently held content or whatever. So anyway, we will catch you guys later.